Hey guys, Sheila's back. House of Pisces Tarot. I've been meaning to do some videos. I pulled cards earlier just checking out the energy, and I wasn't going to record this. So normally I just pull these cards while I'm recording. I've been trying to get my butt recording some more Pisces videos on my channel, and I've been super busy. So I pulled these. I'm going to go over these, but then I got out some oracle cards for you guys. Is this recording properly? Let me just check. Looks like it's working. Looks like you can see the cards. And then after I go over the tarot cards, I'm just going to go over some oracles and expand on it some more. So where was I now that I'm set up? I was cleaning off my table and then I got in the mood to pull cards. So I was pulling on what the person on your mind, Pisces, for the collective, wants specifically from you, and what came out was the Moon to the Two of Cups together. So I was wondering, okay, because I had an idea, and I clarified the Moon with the Four of Swords and the Two of Wands. Now, what I was suspecting was clarified here when I pulled cards on it. This person is wanting to know if you're dreaming about them, because this person is having vivid, lucid dreams, possibly even astral projection here. And of course the Moon, can be a very psychic energy. This is an energy of someone who could have psychic abilities. It's giving me a vibe of somebody in the dream state or astral state. And of course, when you look at the Four of Swords, it's usually represented by someone who is sleeping, relaxing. There's a lot of energy here of somebody sleeping. This person's having dreams and they're wondering if you're also dreaming about them. I get the sense that this person believes that you have been communicating to them in their dreams about moving forward with something. This person feels like you're like them. This person believes that you are connecting with them. And of course, it's no contact. That is evident here, but I'll get into that. This person is communicating with you in your dreams. They think you're also aware of this. So let me know if it resonates, because if it doesn't resonate and you have not been dreaming about this person and this is not somebody you're in no contact with, it's not yours, okay? This is very specific. So you can watch, you can comment if it resonates, but if it doesn't, you can still watch. Maybe something else will come out here. So the reason they're wondering if they're dreaming of you is because when I'm asking what is this person expecting on your side from them, Page of Cups to the Three of Swords to the Seven of Swords. Something happened with this person where they feel like they've hurt you in some way, and that you're hiding that information, you're hiding that hurt from them in the 3D. Now, the Page of Cups, what I'm getting off the Page of Cups is, you know how when you see people say this all the time, when you first meet a Pisces, the version of that Pisces you get, after you hurt them, lie to them, do something bad to them, you never get that person back again, even if they forgive you, even if you reconnect with that person, you get that initial version of Pisces. That's their authentic self. You never get that again. So this person feels like when they reconnect with you in the real world, they've done something here that you are never going to go back to being that fun, lighthearted version of you that you were when you met this person, when you first connected with this person. And they feel like what they want from you, they want that person back, but there's some sort of acknowledgement that even if you try to be that person again, you'll just be covering up and hiding the Three of Swords energy towards this person. It's going to resonate or it's not going to resonate. Let me know. Now, in their intentions for what they're wanting from you, the reason they're wanting to know if you are also having this, It has a lot to do with this devil energy and justice. This person is probably waking up from these dreams or astral projections, having anxiety, sleepless nights. They are repetitively going over and over their head about what they're communicating in the dream state, as well as what happened with you in the past. So the intention with you here is to seek some sort of justice to the star. This person could be thinking about reaching out to you online, or this would be indicating to me as well that they could be watching you online, because the star is wish fulfillment, it's the muse, it's somebody who's very inspiring. This person could be feeling like they are getting their karmatic justice for the way they treated you in the past here with this Three of Swords energy. And that their karmatic justice is the energy you're showing up here as the star. Because of these dreams, this person is developing some form of obsession and an obsessive attachment towards you. I think they could be monitoring you in any way possible if that's something they can do. Again, even if you blocked each other, this person obviously could have burner accounts, fake accounts, be getting information from people you have that are mutual friends and family. When I busted out the back of the deck, what I got was the Fool to the Five of Wands. So what you're not seeing coming is... Give me a second. I didn't get that far. I just threw the cards on the table and didn't read the whole thing. This person is afraid that they put you in some sort of conflict or competition. Something they think they had previously thought you didn't know this information. This person took some sort of leap of faith, either towards you or some other situation. I'm getting a conflict information here on the back of the deck, the shadow cards, and it looks like this person might be feeling a little foolish. They might be feeling like you're confirming, wow, I can't talk this morning. Let me get more water. Jesus, more coffee too, apparently, after this. This person has this energy attached to them that they are scared that based on this dream astral projection connection they feel like they have with you, they feel like it's mutual. They think something they did to you that they thought you didn't know, or you didn't have all the details. They believe from these dreams that you now know that information because you also get that in the dreams. You see where I'm going with this? So now this person is obsessively watching you, trying to analyze if you know the full extent of the thing that they tried to hide from you. And they're feeling like quite the fool here, like they put themselves in some sort of conflict or competition with you, or possibly even other people. Again, we're going to pull some oracles, and I know you guys like these confession cards I write up, so I grabbed those for you guys. So I feel like the justice to the star is also telling me this person feels like through this dream state there has been an illumination of something that was hidden here from you, and now they're afraid they're going to get karmatic justice for something they did to you, or that they are no longer going to be able to come in here and get you back into that fun, flirtatious, light-hearted Pisces energy because of what they've done here in the past. They're afraid you know everything. That's the problem. That's why they want to know what they want from you. They want to know, are you having these dreams too? And they're hoping, if you are having these dreams, regardless of what went down here with this toxic energy between this person, they're hoping they can find some way to smooth things over. Now, what I also got for clarification with these cards on the back of conflict and making foolish decisions here was the Six of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands. This is indicating to me that you would be looking at this person like they get a lot of attention. They like getting a lot of attention. They could be somebody who's very attractive, fun, flirtatious, hot and cold. So this person could have been very sexually charged towards you in the past. Again, roles can be reversed too. I don't think I said that. So just take what resonates and you're going to know if this is for you. Whatever this person did to you, I believe, because we do have the Three of Swords here and the Justice card, which Justice talks all about karmatic justice and karmatic rewards. So that could indicate that this person owes you some sort of answers for their behavior. You have not been served your justice in this connection. Or this could be indicating with all this dark energy here in their intentions that they feel like they've been served up. Karma is a dish best served cold. They feel like they've been paying for it as well, but also they could be feeling like they're paying for this karmatically right now because they did use some form of injustice karmatically, and that's why they're in this energy. Now, what else was I getting off these clarifiers? This person can often come across incredibly shallow, more consumed with the way they look outwardly to other people, and they could have gone after or involved a third party here in this situation. That's what I'm picking up. But let's grab a couple of these love oracles. I did shuffle them. I'll just give them a quick shuffle. There we go. Karma, shocking. Consequences, cause and effect, debts, shocking. Turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Let's get a couple more on that. Like I said, this person's facing some sort of karmatic consequences of their actions. Emotional storm. We have turmoils, unstable, unaffected. What else is really going on here, though? Pain, apprehension, afraid, cautious. Okay, can I get one more that's going to indicate what actually is happening to this person? Shallow, hollow, empty, boredom. And all these colors, these cards, as you can see, they have almost no color except for this Karma one. Matches up quite nicely with the artwork on here, which is very dark and almost all black. Because we're in dark, fearful energy, karmatic energy. Okay, so again with the Justice card, I think this person is going to come towards you with some sort of shocking truth, and they're afraid of how you're going to respond, obviously. But I think this person's to the point with the emotional storm card and the pain card here. Again, shallow, that goes right over here with this energy I clarified on the back of the deck. This person was acting incredibly shallow towards you in the past. They absolutely would not be the type of person who disclosed any deep emotional feelings for you whatsoever. So when they do come towards you, which is what I believe they're going to do at some point, it's going to be quite shocking because this is going to be somebody you actually don't believe has any real strong emotional ties with you. So again, if you've been dreaming about this person, put it in the comments. Let me know, because this person really does believe that they're communicating with you in the dream state. What else do I got? Okay, let's get some more clarification. What is this foolish move this person made? What can we get clearer on what this conflict, this fight is here? Oops, burping. What is this? We got noisy sound, information overload, social media, and out of control. What is this? One more. Come on, give it to me. Okay, you were dealing with somebody who may have been dealing with multiple people. So if you met this person or predominantly communicated with this person online, so again, as I said, there could be distance here. We do have the Two of Swords. That indicates a path forward with two people. Is there distance here? Because given that we have a lot of shallow, materialistic, I like a lot of attention here. I get a lot of attention here. Someone in this connection, Crown, owner, master, top level. This is somebody who considers themselves to be maybe top tier, in a league of their own. They could get a lot of attention. They could like a lot of attention too. This person, for the majority, you would have been communicating through messages online. We have social media here. I did say there was an energy coming off the Justice and the Star that this person is seeing you somehow, and that it might be online. With the Star, it very well could be. Wow, if I could fucking talk this morning. So we also have coming off this card, this person is reviewing what they've said to you in the past. The way they behaved, the way they came across. They're reviewing their own messages and words to you, the things they said. And I feel like pollution, noisy sound, again, we're going back into this devil energy and this anxiety where this person didn't communicate their intentions to you. They didn't tell you how they felt. They may have gone quiet on you here. I will try to figure out what happened there. But with this Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh my God, it's my dog. Sorry, just give me a second. Shh. Don't make me close the curtain so you can't watch the neighbors. Get down. Come on, get down. Down. Go. Go lay down. What?
Go on.
Oh, it's just a dog. She's barking and I'm trying to record. Okay, where was I? Yeah, well, we do technically already have the Seven of Swords to the Three of Swords on the table. So that could indicate that somebody did ghost or completely cut off communication. What else do I want to look at here? Back to that energy of somebody who is quite shallow, materialistic, gets a lot of attention. This would be somebody who very much enjoys getting attention from multiple people at one time because it's like an ego booster, right? And not on the artwork of this card, but on a lot of decks, this is like a knight in shining armor, returning victorious, riding their horse, and all the people are lining the street watching the knight in shining armor return victorious and watching him, giving him attention. That's what that energy is. Okay, so this is victory, this is success, this is recognition. And I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was very much enjoying the attention from multiple people. We have noisy sound and pollution. This could be the type of person who, if they are not receiving a certain level of attention, they actually feel bad about themselves. But then when they do this kind of stuff, they could also rapidly pull back, because the pollution card is giving me a message of this person, when they do evaluate their behavior and the way they've been communicating with multiple people, dating multiple people, being dishonest with who they are, living in their ego, this person feels dirty about themselves. So it also has polar opposite effects on this person, because sometimes the person is doing it for ego, the ego boost, to make them feel better, but then at the same time it's short-lived. It's that Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands energy. The person gets that initial kick. You could be dealing with an avoidant. Avoidance will chase after the high of the first communication stage, and then once they get what they want, they lose interest, because it's the initial high. It's the initial high of communicating with people in the first few weeks, few months, and then they pull back because that person becomes overwhelming to them. They become noisy, information overload, social media, out of control. This person gets this ick with themselves and with the people they're dealing with, because there's something going on here with that. You're gonna have to let me know if it resonates. But this is a person that's not committal. This card flipped out and these were all upright. My dog is such a butthole. Get out of that. So the commitment card is all about oath, agreement, pledge, promise. And if you see on the commitment card, it also indicates that this is the same person that is non-committal, because you've got the knight being knighted. And I was just discussing that it's quite common for the Six of Wands to be a knight in shining armor riding back victorious, right? And that's where the king would knight you. You'd be recognized for your duty, your service. So we have oath, agreement, pledge, promise. This person feels like a fraud. They feel like a non-committal fake. They feel like their status, their image is surface level, and there's no validity to it. They feel like their reputation is the equivalent of stolen valor, so to speak. What do we got here? Let's get some confession cards and see what's going on a different level. I put a spell on you because you're mine. Literally, I haven't gotten that card in a while. That one's funny. I lied to you about someone else to protect my reputation, image in your eyes. So obviously, like I said, this person probably was not single, was dealing with other people. When I get to see you, hear your voice, even for a few moments, it's the highlight of my day. You light me up. Like I said, this person's watching you. So whatever you're doing, online, friends, if this person can physically see you, hear you, this person is watching you. I put a spell on you because your mind is really giving me a hint of that. Now, if it resonates, take it. This person could actually be actively trying to communicate with you or manifest you. They could be trying to manifest communication or astral project. And that is something a lot of people actually practice. So we got Jesse Murph. You look like you like whips and chains. Won't you do something insane, boy? I want that strange you keep hidden in your brain. So this person, we do have the Knight of Wands to the Ace of Wands on the table. Could be somebody who's doing a lot of fantasizing about you. It's also giving me this energy that this person could be intentionally listening to music that you would listen to, because that's a way to astral project is, right? Is to kind of go into a trance using music and hemisync. So this person could be incorporating manifestation, astral projection, and specifically music to try to tap into your energy or intentionally pull you into dreams with them. If that makes sense, you're going to know. I intentionally frequent places you will be hoping we run into each other, but I never say anything when I see you. So again, heavy on the watching. This person is coming in hot, I think, because I did say you could be in no contact and there could be physical distance, but it looks like if this person isn't physically frequenting places where you frequently go, they've been thinking about doing it. This could also be an indication of I intentionally frequent places you will be going. They could also be referencing this intentional dream state they're trying to pull into with you, or they could be looking to, at some point, because they are watching you, orchestrate a run-in so that they can talk to you and see you. One more. This person feels like they would do it again if they had the chance. And I can't get you off my mind. I go over and over our memories and conversations in my head, which was also here with the messages I was explaining. Let me grab a second tarot deck and just see if we can get what this person's next moves are. What are we sitting at? Just about half an hour. Close this up. Ooh, cards flying everywhere. Back in the box. Now, don't take the outcome or next move predictions too serious and get mad if it doesn't happen, because this is based on the present energy, which is why I don't always do it, but I'm hoping it's going to give us an indication of this person maybe trying to orchestrate some sort of run-in. If they're going to reach out online, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. It's just their present energy, okay? Don't get too hung up on, and that's why I usually don't try to say, oh, you could be dealing with this person or that person, because when I'm doing a reading, you're going to have every zodiac, almost every single zodiac sign on the table by the time I'm done anyway. If I was doing a personal reading, I would be looking for specific zodiac signs, but this is not a personal one-on-one. So keep that in mind. Let's get this person's potential next moves towards my Pisces collective. We've got Page of Cups to the Temperance. Give me one more on that. And the Sun. This person is going to try to be fun, flirtatious, lighthearted with you, and they hope when they do contact you or run into you that it's going to be reciprocated. This person is appearing to look for some sort of temperance, is divine balance, is also divine timing. So I feel like this person's presently just watching and waiting and looking for the right time, the right place. They're trying to look for inspiration right now. That's why they're watching you, to see if they can figure out when is going to be the right time to move in, when you're in a good mood, when you're having a good time. Also, optics is everything, right? If somebody's interrupted when they're doing something important, but if it's a conveniently orchestrated run-in, doing something fun, it's more likely that you're going to reciprocate and not tell them to fuck off, right? Can I get any more on that? What's coming up? Yeah, the Magician's out on the table. There we go. This person's using either manifestation or spell work to try to line something up here. It's cute though, it is. I mean, they kind of look like a dick, but it's also cute. The Emperor's on the table. What else do we got? The Devil's back out. One more. And the Five of Cups. This person's obsessed with controlling the situation. That's why the Temperance is out on the table here. And that energy of this person is really trying to either boss up and find some way to control the situation, control the way you view them personally and outwardly. This person's terrified of you fully seeing them, fully seeing their actions, fully understanding the way they move and shake with other people. This person's obsessed with you. They're definitely watching you, trying to manifest you, but it's all about this Emperor image. Outwardly, this person really doesn't like the thought of you seeing them for how they behaved here in the past. They're thinking they ruined their reputation here, so that's why they're worried about coming in the wrong way, and they're hoping for like a good opportunity to do that. Divine timing. That Five of Cups. This person 100% does expect you to be disappointed in them. They expect that you're going to see them as somebody who is possibly fucking toxic as shit and doesn't deserve another chance. How are you going to respond to this person if they do approach you? Ace of Cups. You know, you're expecting it. What's the Ace of Cups? Give me more. Eight of Swords. I got the Empress. Three of Pentacles. Give me a second to think on that. That was a bunch of cards. You have the Four of Swords in your energy, so do they. Three of Pentacles, the Empress to the Emperor. That would indicate that's confirmation that you also have been seeing this person in your dreams. The Three of Pentacles, it's all about working together with other people mostly, but it also references soul contracts. And the Death would indicate that there is some sort of death and rebirth cycle in how you would respond to this person. They got the Eight of Swords, you got the Eight of Swords, and your energy is coming out matching this person. So you may have a recognition that there's some sort of unfinished business or soul contract with this person, and that you'd rather see some sort of death and rebirth cycle. So the Death is like something has come to an ending. Now this could be indicating that you are ready to lay something in the past to rest with this person and have a new beginning. But in order to have a new beginning with somebody that you've gone through some radical sort of ending with, you have to come back fully transformed. It's starting fresh from a clean slate as well. This could also indicate you have a recognition that this person has been going through a dark night of the soul. You do appear that if this person approaches you and offers you their cup, even if you do want that cup, even if you do want to start fresh with this person, the Eight of Swords is showing me that it is going to leave you overthinking, and you're probably not going to approach super fast. You're going to really hold back on this person to make sure that they have put in the work and changed. So I would say if you do get contacted by this person, don't open up right away. I mean, yeah, you can talk to them. You can hear them out, but don't be instantaneously giving them your energy, giving them your time. I think you're being warned here to watch to see if they've transformed their own actions. But I'm definitely picking up that you may have already been aware that you're connecting to this person in the dream state. So I'm going to leave it there. If it resonates and you like it, leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know that it resonated. And also you can always just leave in the comments if you have suggestions for the type of reading you want, like no contact, singles, stuff like that. You can just pop that in the comments too, because I do read those. Again, you're watching House of Pisces Tarot. I'm Sheila. Thanks for joining my TED Talk.